Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Geek. So today we are back with the daily Leetcode challenge problem. That's key smallest element in a sorted matrix. Apparently, this is a medium question of Leetcode. That's medium 378. If you ask me, this question is quite common in your OAs and specifically your TR1. So if you're appearing for a good company, that's basically a product-based company, or the TR2 of any service-based company, then this question could be asked to you. So it requires nothing, just a simple thought if you know how to do up, because we have been given a condition that the array is sorted. Okay. Now let's see what the question has. The question says you have been given an n by n matrix, okay, in which each of the rows and columns are arranged in a ascending order. Okay. You have to find the kth smallest element in the matrix. Okay, kth smallest element in the matrix. Note that it is the kth smallest element in the sorted order, not the kth distinct element. That means there could be a repetition. We'll explain you this particular. I'll just explain you. Let's move forward, and then in the next page we'll explain. Okay, they have been given some complexity that if it's better, you can go over the memory complexity of order of n square. Okay, let's take this matrix first. Let's take a 4 by 4 matrix. This is a 4 by 4 matrix that we require. 5, 9, 15, and let's write this 9, 16, 20, and 21. Okay, now you can see that if you go round, maybe down, or you go this way, each of them are arranged in ascending order, like 1, 3, 5, 9, 1, 2, 5, 7, again 3, 4. So they are not violating. So this is what the format says. And you have been given some k, let's say 4 or 8, anything that's given to you. So you have to find the kth smallest. Okay. Now see, first of all, the thing comes, you cannot take, if it's 4, you cannot directly take this, or you cannot directly take this time, though it's same, but or anyway. Why? Because when you arrange them in ascending order, it won't be like this. If we arrange them in ascending order, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Then after 5 we have 7, then 8, 9, 9, and so on. Now if k was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 was our answer. But if k was 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, this was the answer. Now why did, there was a line that stated that it should be kth smallest element in sorted order, not the kth distinct. If we'll take kth distinct, in that case this would be an answer. So for the fourth one this would be correct, but for the eighth one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 should be the answer. So that means even if there are repetition, a count won't change. So this should be fifth and this should be sixth in that case. Okay. So this is the thing they meant to say. Now comes to the thing how we will arrange them in ascending order, because if we have this, then obviously we can do it. So for this concept, we have a very beautiful thing in our data structures, that is a priority queue. Okay, we have a priority queue. So that's what we'll be using. We'll run a loop for each one of them. We'll store them in the priority queue, and once we store them in priority queue, we'll check until the priority queue is empty. that means its size is greater than 0. We'll run the loop and start dequeuing it. The kth value, that means once we reach the count that's double equals to k, that is what is the result that's required. Okay, so whenever you do this in a priority queue, so you, as the name suggests, a priority. Okay, so you need some sort of priority to be maintained. So as you know, it's a queue. Okay, see, if you talk about a priority queue, you know it's a queue first of all. So queue follows a FIFO thing, first in, first out. Okay, but as it says, it's a priority queue. So it will be done on the basis of priority and not the first in, first out. Okay, that's what comes up. So that is what we'll be using. Okay, let's see how things should go on. Okay, first let's look at the code and the same way we'll follow up the process because it's just an easy implementation of priority queue. Define your priority queue, run a loop in the matrix and add this in a priority. Now, you have a count and you have the answer. Answer is actually that will store here the side. Now, count. While your priority queue says while this queue is not empty, that means it has something, remove. Now remove function is being used here, so we'll remove the element here. Okay, priority queue, we'll be removing that particular element and then storing it in some particular value. Okay, so this remove function is actually that it will remove the single instance of that particular element only if it is present. Okay, so we'll be removing this element first of all, we'll be storing it in this remainder and we'll increment the count. Now if we've incremented the count, if we've incremented the count, that means we'll be checking if the count is equals to k. That means if it's the smallest one, somewhere we got that smallest one, that means we got the first smallest or second smallest. First we'll get the first smallest, then the second smallest, and then so on. So as soon as the k comes to be 4 or 8, whatever we want, you store it in this answer and now you can do one more thing, you can add a break also here if you want, so that once you have this answer you can move out and print the answer because we just needed one. Okay, that's what is to be done in a simple I'll just show you one implementation that's easy if possible because that will be more beneficial to you. Okay, as we said for the priority queue, let's add few elements to this priority queue and then we'll check how things would go on. Let's say we added 2, 14, 41, 7 and 99 using the priority queue dot add function. Okay. Once you did so, how would you know that it's being stored in the priority queue? Right? You don't know how it's being stored. So it would be stored somewhere like this: 2, 7, 14, 41 and 90. Okay, so that's what it will be stored now. Now when you use the remove function, so for the first remove function, this shall be removed, for the second this, and so on. So the same way when you wanted k equals to 4, so the fourth smallest here, so until the count is equal to 4 you'll keep on removing and print this as answer. This is the concept that we are using. I hope this is clear how to be done. If there's anything, then please let me know. Look at the solution, it's quite easy. Even if there's something that's missing out, do let me know in the comment box. I'll be there to help you. Till then, keep following things.